Hello everyone, got 3 dirty jokes for you today. So a man returns from the doctor and tells his wife that the doctor has told him he has only 24 hours to live. Given this prognosis, the man asks his wife to make love with him. Naturally, she agrees, and they get to it. About 6 hours later, the husband goes to his wife and says, "Honey, you know I now have only 18 hours to live. Could we please do it one more time?" Of course, the wife agrees, and they do it again. Later, as the man gets into bed, he looks at his watch and realizes that he now has only 8 hours left. He touches his wife's shoulder and asks, "Honey, please, just one more time before I die." She says, "Of course, dear," and they make love for the 3rd time. After this session, the wife rolls over and falls asleep. The man, however, worried about his impending death, tosses and turns until he's down to 4 more hours. He taps his wife, who rouses, "Honey, I have only 4 more hours. Do you think we could?" At this point, the wife sits up and says, "Listen, I have to get up in the morning. You don't." So a man was getting a haircut prior to taking a trip to Rome. He mentioned the trip to the barber, who responded, "Why would you want to go there? It's crowded and dirty and full of Italians. You're crazy to go to Rome. So, how are you getting there?" "We're taking United," was the reply. "We got a great rate." "United!" exclaimed the barber. "That's a terrible airline. Their planes are old, their flight attendants are ugly, and they're always late. So, where are you staying in Rome?" "We'll be at the Downtown International Marriott." "That dump. That's the worst hotel in Rome. The rooms are small, the service is surly, and they are overpriced." "What are you going to do when you get there?" "We're going to go to see the Vatican, and we hope to see the Pope." "That's rich," laughed the barber. "You and a million other people trying to see him." He looked the size of an ant. "Oh boy, good luck on this lousy trip of yours. You're going to need it." A month later, the man again came in for his regular haircut. The barber asked him about his trip to Rome. "It was wonderful," explained the man. "Not only were we on time in one of United's brand new planes, but it was overbooked and they bumped us up to 1st class. The food and wine were wonderful, and I had a beautiful young stewardess who waited on me hand and foot. And the hotel, well, it was great. They just finished a $25 million remodeling job, and now it's the finest hotel in the city. They were overbooked too, so they apologized and gave us the presidential suite at no extra charge." "Well," muttered the barber, "I know you didn't get to see the Pope. Actually, we were quite lucky, for as we toured the Vatican, a Swiss guard tapped me on the shoulder and explained that the Pope likes to meet some of the visitors, and if I'd be so kind as to step into his private room and wait, the Pope would personally greet me." Sure enough, 5 minutes later, the Pope walked in. As I knelt down, he spoke to me. "What did he say?" asked the barber. "He said, 'Where did you get that shitty haircut?'" So Christmas was coming, and little Johnny's mom and dad took him to the mall to see Santa Claus. Johnny walked up and sat on Santa's lap and said, "Santa, for Christmas I want a goddamn new baseball bat, and I want it to be put under my goddamn bed. I want a goddamn new baseball glove, and I want it put under the goddamn Christmas tree. And Santa, I want a goddamn new bike, and I want it put under a goddamn tarp in the goddamn shed." Santa, in complete shock, pulled little Johnny's parents aside and said, "In all my years, I have never seen a little boy with such a foul mouth." His parents replied, "We know, but we have no idea what to do about his behavior. We've tried everything." Santa thought about it and said, "Here's what we'll do to teach him a lesson. Every place that Johnny asked for a present, we'll put a pile of dog poop." The parents agreed to try Santa's plan. On Christmas morning, little Johnny woke up and immediately looked under his bed. Seeing the pile of poop, he ran outstairs to the Christmas tree and checked underneath. Finding another pile of poop under the tree, he ran out the door and threw open the shed door. Finding a tarp in the shed, he quickly pulled back the tarp and found yet another pile of poop. Johnny walked out of the shed and started looking all around the yard. After a while, his parents asked him sarcastically, "So little Johnny, what did you get for Christmas?" Without missing a beat, Johnny looked at his parents and said, "I think I got a goddamn dog, but I can't find the bastard."